Hi, welcome. My name is Tina, and if you're new here, I had traditional duodenal switch surgery on June 9th of 2020. I'm currently 15 or 16 months out from my surgery. I've lost a lot of weight. I will put all my statistics, my start weight and my current weight and all that stuff in the drop box below if you're interested in looking at that. Today I wanted to talk about 5 reasons why weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. And the reason this has come up is because I've seen people posting, I've seen a lot of Facebook posts and a lot of, I've gotten a couple of Instagram messages from people that have found my channel, and they're concerned because their friends and family, specifically their family, think it's the easy way out, and their people that they work with are just criticizing them and telling them that they can lose it, on their own. And just different things like that. And I haven't wanted to address this subject until now, but I just want to talk about it right now. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. One little caveat I like to mention before I get started, and I'm not, you may or may not know this about myself, but for 20 or 30 years, I was working in the domestic violence field. And I was a domestic violence advocate at different agencies. And there is a lot about power and control, and domestic violence isn't always physical violence. And I just want to make it clear that if you are being controlled, or if you are somebody is not letting you do something that you want to for yourself, whatever it is, that's a form of abuse. And I just want to call that out. There are hotlines and things like that. Maybe I'll put the main one, maybe I'll put that number down on the drop box below, just because I feel really called to make sure you understand that being controlled is not love. Being controlled is not normal. I'm assuming that if you are considering any type of weight loss surgery, I'm assuming that you're an adult. If you're an adult, you can make your own decisions, and that if somebody loves you, they would be happy and supportive of you. Okay, had to get that out of the way. So the main reason that, the first reason that weight loss surgery is not the easy way out is because for my situation specifically, I will speak to, but I think a lot of people have had the same situation. I had my surgery when I was 51 years old. I had been dieting since I was 12. So that is a long, long time. That's almost, that's almost a lifetime. That's exactly a lifetime of dieting and trying to lose weight and losing a bit of weight, and then, feeling good about myself that I lost some weight, buying new clothes, congratulating myself, people feeling good, people complimenting me, and then gaining it back and gaining back more than I had lost. That happened to me for so long. That was so much a part of my reality that I almost every time I would start a diet towards the end of before I started thinking about surgery, it was almost like comical. Like, I'm starting another diet. I would tell my family, I would tell my friends, I would tell people that I've known for a long time, I'm going to start this MetaFast was one that I did. Was so expensive, but I was eating this specific food, this specific diet food. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight really fast, and then as soon as I stopped doing that diet, I gained it all back. I ate the food that I was used to eating, that I was looking forward to eating. I think that you have this dieter's mentality where when you get to your goal, you're going to have such and such. Like, when I lose 20 pounds, I'm going to have pizza, or when I lose 50 pounds, I'm going to, have ice cream or whatever it is. Like, there's always this dieter's mentality where you have this goal, and once you get there, you start eating your normal way. So that's not easy. that's not the easy way out. That's trying and beating yourself up when you fail, and beating yourself up when you gain weight, and spending so much money on diets and so much money on clothes, and just it's always a goal. I always want to be smaller. I always want to be healthy. I always want to have I always have these goals. And I have a college degree. I have raised 2 awesome children. I have a wonderful marriage, but I can't get control of this weight problem. So anyway, that's why I just feel like that diet culture is toxic. I feel like a lot of us are wrapped up in that, and that spend our whole lives just doing that over and over again. That's not healthy, and that's not healthy for your body. That's, losing weight and gaining weight isn't healthier than losing weight. It's not healthy for you to keep losing and gaining and losing and gaining. So, okay, anyway, that's the first reason. It's not easy because you've already gone through so much already. It's not like I'm sure there are people that they've never dieted and then just decided to get weight loss surgery, but I don't think that's the typical scenario. Number 2 reason that it's not the easy way out. So you don't just, at least I didn't just wake up one morning and go say, I'm going to go see Dr. Srikanth and I'm going to go get this specific weight loss surgery. No, that's not how it happened for me at all. There was, researching and thinking about it. And when I finally decided I was going to, actually how it happened was I finally got insurance that would cover it. When I found out that I had insurance that would cover it, there was a whole lot of research and a whole lot of calling around and trying to decide what surgery, what my insurance would cover, what would be the best for my age group and my weight and my history. And, I have health issues that needed to be considered. Can I even do this stuff with I have multiple sclerosis. Can I even have weight loss surgery with multiple sclerosis? Like, there was so much work involved just getting to the point where I could even call somebody, and make an appointment. So that was not easy. That was very stressful. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of time on the phone. Not easy at all. There was nothing easy about that. Number 3. So the next reason that it's really not the easy way out is that when you have, I don't know if this is true for every single situation. Again, I'm speaking to my situation and my opinions of how this works. But with my doctor, Dr. Srikanth in Federal Way, and I hope this is true for everybody, but I'm sure it's different everywhere. But I had a huge list of doctor's appointments. Like, when we decided what I was going to do and when I was, what was going to be the plan and what I had to, what I wanted to do was the duodenal switch surgery. He talked to me about that, which I didn't even know about that at that point. I did research on that. I made a decision that was what I was going to do. Then starts all the appointments, right? You get this huge list. Your insurance has all these things that they're expecting you to do. You have to meet with nutritionists. You have to meet with dietitians. That's just for your insurance. My surgeon required all these cardiology appointments. I had to have an ultrasound. I had to have a endoscopy. I just spent so much time at so many different physicians and specialists, and I had a bone density test. I had just anything. I mean, I can't even believe how many doctors there are that can. I just never even thought about most of this stuff. So anyway, you get completely checked out from top to bottom. Every part of you, every part of your organs, every part of your body functions get checked out to make sure that you're healthy and strong enough for the surgery. And that was not easy. That was a lot of stress, and that was a lot of work. And also, but there was a really good point of that, because those things I had never even done before. I had never been to a cardiologist before. I've never had high blood pressure, so there was never any real need to make sure my heart was good. But how reassuring is that at the age that I am to finally find out that my heart is very, very strong, and my lungs are very, very strong, and my circulatory system and my veins and everything else that they checked out. So that was a huge bonus to me, but that was a lot of work. There was nothing easy about that. So not the easy way out. Number 4 is after you have weight loss surgery, when you start losing weight, for me, there was a pre-surgery diet. So there was 20 pounds that I lost before I even had my surgery. And then you lose weight very quickly after that. So the first 6 months of my weight loss journey, I was dropping pounds quickly. And I lost, I didn't do the math before this video, but I lost a huge chunk of weight within the first 6 months. And my clothes stopped fitting. And body started, you know, like I said, I'm 52 years old. My skin doesn't bounce back as quickly as it used to. So my skin was starting to show, you know, saggy bits, and there's so much body dysmorphia, and you put on clothes and you tell yourself that they fit you even though they're literally falling off of you. Like, there is so much mental work involved in this. And just because you may think it's easy to lose the weight, doesn't mean that it's easy to lose the weight, because there's so much more to losing weight than just pounds and the scale. It's not, there's so much more to it. And that's probably, for me, I feel like it's really, really difficult part about it. And when you get to a stall, that is so stressful, because you think, oh, I'm done. You know, I had a huge stall, like 2 or 3 months stall. At I can't remember what it was, like 190, I think. I just stayed there for months, and I mean, I never went up, but I never went anywhere. And you know, you get in the habit of getting on the scale and seeing a couple pounds, and then you get in a stall and that stops, and that's so stressful. That was really not easy, because I'm still eating the same way. And my body is still performing the same way, and I'm still losing inches, but the scale isn't moving, and that was not easy. It's still not easy. And my weight loss has slowed so much, but I know when I try on clothes that they fit differently, so that's how I'm dealing with that. The last one is the ongoing lab. So just because you have your surgery doesn't mean that you're set for life. You've altered your stomach, and in duodenal switch surgery, you've altered how your body works and how your body absorbs nutrients. And so you're taking vitamins for the rest of your life, and you're having lab work done for the rest of your life. And if your labs don't show what they need to show, if your labs show that you're not healthy, then you have to go back and figure out what's wrong and what you need to do to fix that. That is not easy. That's a lot of work, and that's a lot of meeting with other people, and it's having bad labs, not consuming enough food for your body to work properly. That's scary. And you aren't going to even necessarily know that you're having a problem with your labs until you're over a year out. So that's an ongoing issue. And I know it's an ongoing issue for all types of weight loss surgery, just because all types of weight loss surgery have you're consuming less. So there's a chance that you could have some malnutrition issues. But with duodenal switch surgery specifically, there's so much malabsorption, and their vitamins are so critical. And if you're taking the wrong kind of vitamin, or if you're taking iron with calcium, then you're not going to be getting enough of those two nutrients. You're constantly learning. You're constantly having to educate yourself, and it's not like you get to a certain point and you're just good. It's a constant work. So it's definitely not the easy way out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope you're taking care of yourself. And I hope that I hope you understand what I'm saying about being able to make your own decisions, and you don't need to get permission from anybody. That's not a physical, not like a physician. Obviously you have to get permission from different doctors to get surgery, but you, as an adult human being, you have the ability to make decisions about your own life and about your own, what's going on with you. And I hope that you trust yourself, and I hope you feel safe, and I hope you are taking care of yourself. And that's all I have. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you so much. Bye.